Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Core Cadets, the world-famous 12th man, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So LSU's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quick strike complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Looking to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things...
Snagged in the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
They'll go back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to pass, it's Reed. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. He'll do it himself. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hilton. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hilton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are.
Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. It's Reed. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. He's got it up to 30. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over Florida State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Moss. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Aggies will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Daniels. Stopped after making the catch. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Poor mechanics by the quarterback lead to that fumble. You've got to keep 2 hands on the ball. You know those D linemen are trying to swat away at it, and they were able to force that turnover.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Finds his tight end. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Buys a little time with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Buying some time as he moves left. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on third down? Barrels ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a great...
And the quarterback...
At this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Wide out in motion. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Watson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Muhammad. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. We we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught over the middle. It's Green. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Makes the grab on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by just 1 over Boise State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to throw, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Owens.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Wide receiver now. On 3rd and goal. He caught it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Breaks the tackle. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Trying to get to him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Powers through the defender. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Complete to start this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Here on third down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Barber. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off play action. Gets it out fast. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. On the run, it's Owens. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. looking to throw on second down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Keeps looking downfield. And he's still running after the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for blockers. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.